Earn your way to the Summer Olympics. This is an 8th grade math review. There are also versions for 6th grade and 7th grade. It's about a 2-week project depending on your students. So it starts with some instructions. The students have 8 different challenges. They're going to travel to 8 different cities. They're going to answer math questions. They're going to learn about different cultures around the world. They're going to choose their Olympic sport, keep a journal of their experiences, keep track of their progress on a map, maintain a travel itinerary, and import photos of the different cities that they travel to. So it's a lot of fun. Gives them kind of a real world experience. So the first task, and this is to go to their first competition in Los Angeles, they have to complete these transformations. So they have a grid here. They have to reflect across the y-axis and then translate down 5. So they're just going to highlight different squares. They can use this fill color feature to choose any color they want. And they're going to show what their new figure is going to look like. So once they do that correctly, it's 5 points for each transformation. Once they get a score of 10, they want to click on the soccer ball. So these slides don't all go in order. So they need to know that at the end of each slide, they need to click on the soccer ball to take them to the next activity. So here they've earned their bus ticket to Los Angeles. Then they're going to do some research. If they're not sure what Olympic event they want to be in, they can click on this soccer ball and it takes them to a slide that shows them all of the different Summer Olympic events. Once they've made their choice, they can go right back to that slide and they're going to answer these questions. After they answer the questions, do a little research online, then they're going to come to their itinerary. Now, this is only filled out once for every city. So the first time they come here, they're just going to fill out the row for Los Angeles. How many miles did they travel from their home, the date of arrival, and the type of transportation as a bus. So they're going to come back here with every city. Then they go to a map. So each of these pink circles is one of the cities they're going to travel to. The first one, Los Angeles, so they're going to come down here, find Los Angeles, click and hold, and then move this next to the pink circle for Los Angeles. So you don't want to cover up that soccer ball because you're going to need that. But close enough. So once they move the city, that's all they do. Then they click on the soccer ball next to Los Angeles, takes them to the next activity. Now they're going to fill out a journal. So they're just going to make this up depending on what event they chose. And be creative. It's a creative writing assignment. Write incomplete sentences and just a few sentences about what happened to them at that event. And then the last thing for this city is to import photos. So 3 photos of Los Angeles. They just come up here to insert image, search the web, and they look for a picture of Los Angeles. So once they find the one they want, they click on it and insert. Then they just need to size it to fill their little postcard here. And this little circle will turn it if they need to turn it. And they just keep working on it until it fills that little square. So they want 3 photos of Los Angeles. And then once they do that, they're going to move on and they start their second task. So they're going to do everything again for the next city, which is Rio. So they need to complete these equations with variables on both sides. Once they get them all correct, then they get their ticket, plane ticket for Rio, do some research. Then they're going to come back by clicking the soccer ball. And they're going to go to the itinerary, fill out Rio de Janeiro, how many miles between Los Angeles and Rio, the date of arrival, and the transportation would be an airplane. Move to the map. They look for Rio. We're going to click and hold, move it into place, then click the soccer ball to take them to the next activity. And then they have a new journal for what happened to them in Rio. And that just continues for every different city that they visit. Once they've gone to all 8 cities, they end up back in Chicago, Illinois. And it will tell them that they've completed it. And congratulations, they've made it to the Summer Olympics. So it's a lot of fun for the students and a good review for 8th grade standards. Now, all of the completed slides are on here for the teacher, so you can grade. You also have a grading guide for points and then one with a rubric if you'd rather use that or use something of your own. So to assign this to the students, just come up here to File, make a copy of the entire presentation. And for the student copy, just make sure you delete all of the completed slides. So that's the project. The students have had a lot of fun with it, so I hope you enjoy.